Yesterday, folks couldn't see the title. Can you see it today? Today's topic? Oh, so many likes already. Word up. Hey. Word. Yeah, oh, good. I'm glad you can see it. I guess it's just fickle like that. Hey, welcome to God Power Live with Naima, where Black sheep, visionary leaders, content creators come to connect with their likeness and refine our emotions so we can do what we came here for. As you all know, our broadcast on TikTok and Facebook simultaneously. Today's topic is, let me read it verbatim because it's kind of long. Because I said we about to kill this right here, right now. Oh, here it is. Here's today's topic. Good Lord. Scared of your energy being siphoned, idea being stolen, being played, and on and on and on and on and on. I repeat, today's topic is scared of your energy being siphoned, your idea being stolen, being played, and your laundry list of fears. That's what it says over here on Facebook. I know over here I added being played because one of my clients, the way she said it was, because if folks shenan once, they can go shenan again. I said, good God, here we go. So, before I get into today's topic, I'd like to share, because perhaps this could fill it in some kind of a way. These fears here of energy being siphoned, of idea being stolen, I have never personally had these fears. These are fears that I've heard clients share with me. The idea of getting played, I mean, like with men, I've had that, not necessarily being played, but just maybe, what is the word? I mean, just like bullshit stuff that humans do. And it could happen in a romantic relationship or any kind of relationship, just like the bullshit things that people can do when they are, whatever, emotionally underdeveloped, insincere, whatever. So the reason why I share that is to share that I don't have firsthand transformational stories to share with you to change that in yourself. Because, one of the ways that I like to teach is through my personal story. Because each and every one of us, our greatest case study, our greatest example, our greatest perspective is from our own. So I don't have stories I can share with you where I overcame being scared of somebody siphoning my energy, where I overcame the fear of, what's the other one? My idea being stolen, where, or being played. Like, I just don't have personal stories around that. So I'm just going to share the power perspective because all of this goes back to power. Okay. Finesse. You get us. So I'm just going to share the power perspective for, I feel like my camera is really close, like I'm going to do in the camera. So hold on, let me make sure my Facebook is like situated right over here. Yeah, I think it's situated mostly right. Hey y'all, hey. So let's start with, so the one about my energy being siphoned and energy being stolen. I spoke with a woman last week and then about a month prior to that, and she has this idea that's gorgeous. Like it personally touched me because it's all about, her idea is all about honoring Black women. It's all about honoring Black women, and it's sweet and it's lovely and it's riveting and oh yes. And I think most Black women would listen to it and be like, yes, right? And when she and I spoke like a month or so ago, she was so, and this is a very intellectual woman, very smart, very book smart. She's a mom, very articulate. Like she will wind you with words, okay? And she used the word exhausted with me. And even before she said it, I could feel that she was exhausted. Y'all know I elaborate, so just stick with me. Be patient, okay? I imagine that you are watching a ton of videos on TikTok with Black women talking about some kind of spirituality, talking about be careful of this, the evil eye, monitoring spirits. I mean, like the energy of it. You hear people talking, right? Like because people will play you, and they have such elaborate, emotive, nuanced, like they're so tied into it and how they talk about it. Right? So that tells you where their energy lives. So just notice what I'm saying. So since I'm not talking about you, maybe you can hear it different. Okay. They're so emphatic about it. Y'all better watch them monitoring spirits because the devil is busy. You see all that energy wrapped up in it? You see, because, I was on the phone with her and she was like, because Black women are great, but folks be siphoning energy. Folks be stealing and folks be, this is what she telling to me on the phone. And she like, and she's talking in this elaborative, emotive, like deeply involved ways around how people. So do y'all feel that even as I'm talking about it? You better worry about you. I wish people actually meant that. I hear a lot of people say that. Mashika said, I ain't worried about no devil. The devil, he better worry about me. I hear so many people say that, and yet their whole way of being, the way they talk, is riddled with fear of some kind of shenanigan, some kind of fear of being manipulated, some kind of fear of something bad gonna happen, so you better put your protection spell on, and you better get your oils, and you better go to the ancestors and get your covering, because the devil is busy. Some version of that is always, people are saying it. Even if they don't say it, they act like it. Because when we are in our full power as women, come on, bring it home always. When we are in our full power, this is what I mean by full power. You know how to relax your pussy, feel safe in your body in the presence of the devil. You know how to truly, sincerely have the devil bend to your will. Folks is loud and proud about, cause I'm a and the devil's a and they be the most scared. Look, when you come back home to your power as a woman, you create your own safety. You don't need a protection spell. You don't need no oil. You don't need the Bible. You don't need no external nothing. But see, most women is doing cheap, quick TikTok strategies to come to their power. They not dealing in the deep of their unconscious mind. They not dealing deep in the devil that is in them. No, they not doing that. They talking about that devil out there. You see that? Cause see, them bitches be stealing ideas. How many videos you saved on TikTok because you like the idea? How many TikTok videos have you saved because you like the idea? See, because if we were truly in our power, where we create our own safety and relaxation, and we own all energies, which means we are one with all, including the wicked and the holy, we would be able to sit side by side, flesh to flesh, my thigh up against your thigh, my leg, arm up against your arm. We so close that when I speak, my voice vibrates through your body. When you speak, your voice vibrates through my body. I can kiss you on the cheek. We can talk, and it's all good. We playful, we relax, our pussies is relaxed, our jaws is relaxed, we create our own safety, we not withholding shit, thinking something but doing something and saying something else. Do you want that kind of power? Then shut the fuck up. I'm so sick of powerful beings being in prison around, because see, they siphon energy. Well, end it then. End it then. Why are you taking up space on earth? Your children watching. You want your children to be scared like you? You want them to be in prison like you? You want them playing small like you? Because that's what they gonna do. Because you psychically giving it to them. Regardless if you telling them, You can do anything. You a queen. You a king. You come from the greatest. You great. But then you over here on doing TikTok videos talking about because women be siphoning energy and the devil is busy. Make up your mind. Y'all poisoning this whole, because I'm a child of God, because I'm full power, because y'all done. Y'all dead. All your stories is dead. All your evil eye is dead. Nobody cares. Here's another. Let me go over here. What's another one? Let me go here and look at this boring ass, tired ass list y'all got. Your idea being stolen. Let me ask you this. Let's pretend for a moment that you are God. You listening to my voice right now. You're God. Every human being who's walking planet Earth right now exists because you said so. Like, just take this in for a moment. You could let it all go. You could drop it later. But for right now, let's take this serious. You are God. I know Mashika is here. You are God. Sacha is here. You are God. Let's just pretend for a moment you are God. You created me. You created this phone I'm using right now. You created the laptop. You created TikTok, you created all things. Everything is an extension of you. And let's say you created me to come and teach women the full power that I'm teaching right now. You created me to do this. And let's say, as I was in 2019, I said, Mashika, I know you God, and you know you told me to do this, but I ain't doing it because I'm worried about people stealing my idea. I ain't doing it. I'm not doing it, Mashika. I know that you birthed me, that you had me come on here to the earth to do that and teach that, but I'm not doing that because folks are stealing my ideas. Mashika, as God, what do you think should be done? What do you think should be done? Mashika, tell me. Or anybody else listening right now who is taking this perspective seriously, what do you think should be done if God told you to do something and you don't do it because, oh, they gonna steal my ideas? What do you think should be done, goddess? What do you think should be done? Scared of never escaping my abusive adoptive family. Well, stay there then. Stay there then. Stay there then. What do you think should be done? Mashika, answer the question. What do you think should be done? Let's say folks been praying. Folks stay praying. I've been praying. I've been talking to the ancestors. I've been going to ayahuasca ceremonies. A woman inside Shadow Gold right now, powerful woman, told me she was in an ayahuasca ceremony trying to siphon energy from the spirits. Trying to get them to tell her what to do. You know what she said? She said they said to her, bitch, use your own motherfucking energy. I tell you, the main ones talking about worried about somebody siphoning be the main motherfuckers who be siphoning. What Mashika say? If I'm God, it don't matter what someone is trying to do to you. I made you powerful. That's it and that's all. That's it and that's all. That's exactly it, Mashika. This is what Mashika said. As God. If I'm God, it don't matter what someone is trying to do to you. This is what Mashika telling all you motherfuckers about. You tired, you scared because somebody gonna steal your idea. Listen, I told you it don't matter. I made you powerful. Do y'all want that kind of power? Y'all love to talk about we made in his image. So how do being made in his image and being scared somebody gonna take your eye, how do those exist at the same time? How do you being a child of God and you scared of somebody siphoning your energy, stealing your idea? How do those coexist? After you done put on your protection spell, your protection oil, you talk to the ancestors for the last 7 fucking years. You've been waiting for 10 years. You already had 3 dreams about it. What's going on? Here's what it is. How about this? Just admit that you're unwilling to come into the power required to do what you were sent here for. How about that? Do you know how, and this is counterintuitive, I've said this repeatedly, real power is counterintuitive. When you admit the thing that you don't want to admit, you get a power that you didn't even know comes with telling the truth at all levels. Because, see, we think truth telling is just this holy, high, benevolent thing, but sometimes it's real low. Sometimes it's low. And it sounds something like this: God, I don't feel fit to do it. I know that I'm not going to follow through. I don't want to tell the truth. I don't want the responsibility. I don't want that weight. I don't want that burden. I'm not doing it. Can we start there? And not only say it, but feel it through your whole body. Like when I talk about own all energies, this is another level of owning it. Relax your belly. Breathe in and let your belly get fat out. Take it all the way in. Open your legs. Open your legs. Open. Open them. Open them. Open them. No, God. I don't feel worthy, responsible. I don't even know why you got me doing this. Why you even asked me to do it? You see, I already done fucked up. I had a baby at 15. You see, I already done chosen a whack ass baby daddy or whatever the issue is. I'm not responsible with finances. I don't like myself very much. How I'm gonna do that? I'm not fit. Like, if you went there honestly with yourself, you know how much power you can claim back? Assuming that's true. Whatever is true for you. Moses said it to God and God still used him. And elaborate right there. Thank you. Who is that? Jay. Hey, Jay. What up, baby? Hey, D-Rock. Hello. Elaborate, Jay. Is that Jay? Elaborate on what Moses said to God and God still used him. What did he say? What did he say? Here, I'm talking about this because I'm sick. Y'all motherfuckers is dead. When somebody messages me, emails me some shit, a broad email me about the evil eye. Ignore. Well, bitch, stay mad about the evil eye then. Go, bye. Stay over there then. Go get your oils. Y'all stay buying oils and y'all doing all these subliminal. Like, wait, what? I don't get it. I don't want to get it. I deal in the domain of full power. When you deal in, that shit is irrelevant. See, when you deal in full power, you recognize the devil you worried about is you. You recognize the enemy you worried about is you. Yeah, see, but see, when you really take in the devil that you are, which is what deep, sincere, true shadow work does, which you do inside of my Shadow Gold course, it becomes so big. You become so big. And this is what starts to make you rare. You become very unwelcome and you just don't fit in a lot of environments. And see, your current level of power allows you to fit in that relationship with that man or that woman. Your current level of power allows you to fit at that job. Your current level of power allows you to fit in your current life. And if you were to truly own all energies, the energy of you, the devil, the energy of, because folks be siphoning energy, all your tired stories, then you would become big. Then you would really be a walking example of a child of God, a representative of the Most High. See, y'all like to talk it, but y'all don't want to walk it. Girl, I ain't even got the, I know. Jay said he was reluctant to do what God wanted him to do. 6 was still used to lead a nation. Listen, I won't be talking about this topic either ever again or much more because it's lame. It's tired. Go join the club. Elizabeth Gilbert wrote a book and she's talked about how fear is the most boring thing about you. Everybody in the grave was afraid. Everybody's scared. JayZ did a song. What was that? Blueprint 2, where he was like, you realize everybody's scared. The rich, the poor, the man, the woman, the young. So what? Get in line. and I might be closing with this. And I'm going to say this for the end, okay? Yeah, and you don't have to agree with me. Thank you. I don't need nobody to agree with me. Do what's true for you. That's what you do. Yeah, I'm done. So this is what I want to close with this. And I'm telling you, if this don't get you together, you deserve where you are and where you will be come Christmas this year. You deserve where you will be when summer comes. Assuming you're still alive. Summer coming. Where the sun gonna be out, folks gonna be traveling. You deserve, if this, you deserve it all where you stand. I'm pretty sure we can all agree that all of us is gonna die, right? You're welcome. I think we can all agree that we all gonna die, right? Clearly, a lot of people don't take that shit personal. Folks don't take it personal. Is your great great grandmama alive? Is she? Is your great great granddaddy alive? No, they're not. They died. Like you gonna die. Let that sink in. I don't know. You got some with all of these damn protection potions and spells and shit you got as the child of God. You got a potion and spell that's gonna get you to 250 years old? Huh? Since you so protected by the most high. You so, girl. If I see another nigga talking about a protection spell, them be the most scared folks. Yes, my grandma's still alive. And she gonna die. Just like my mama, just like me, just like you. So, just like your great 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 grandmama did, at one point when she was alive, she was in the last year of her life. Or for those of you who your mom is dead, do you remember the last year of your mother's life? Do you remember? The last year. Did you know it was the last year? Y'all taking this in? Is y'all really, really? Is you taking this in? Your last year is coming. You're gonna be scared. Stay being scared. You turn 45 scared, 46 scared, 47 scared, 52 scared, 55 scared, 60 scared, and it don't make nobody cares about you being scared. So are you okay with getting to the last year of your life? Assuming, let's say you live to 79. First of all, how old are you now? 42? You okay with from 42 to 79 being scared? You okay with that? Have you heard or read the study about the greatest when they, old folks would be in these homes and they do like the exit interview. So when you get to a level of they know you about to die, they ask you questions about what you regret, what you wish you would have did, etc. Y'all read that study? Because in hospice, they about know when you gonna die. This patient gonna die within the next 3 months. This patient gonna die within the next 6 months. You know what the greatest fear is? The greatest regret? Not daring, not taking more risks. Cause see, when we are real comfortable in the fact that we can walk well, that we can see good, that we can hear good, that we can swallow our food good, that we can just get up in the morning and get up out the bed and go get in the shower and brush our teeth. We just walk around like it's just what it is. And for some of us, we not gonna be walking good at 70. I don't know. I don't know how you take care of yourself. We don't know. You just don't know what's gonna happen. Get in a car accident. We don't know. So and then you get up to them ages where it hits. Any of y'all talk to your great grandmother at 85, 101? Y'all sit next to her and watch her. And when you look at her, you say, dang, you used to be my age. You used to be my age. And y'all ever did that? I look at my grandmother sometimes like this. I've had conversations with my grandmother I think my grandmother is 79. And boy, she hanging in there. My grandmother has had a hard life. And she be talking about stuff. And I'd be like, Grandma, you didn't tell nobody? She was like, we didn't talk about that stuff back then. And I look at her and she, you know, she's taken care of by my aunt. Her and my aunt live together. So my aunt takes care of her full time. And she sleeps a lot of the day. She sleeps a lot of the day. See, y'all be woke. See, because y'all got energy. Because you were 37, 47, right? So you can be up, you can be here. What about when you're 70 and you need 3 naps in a day? You ain't got the same energy. And the whole time you're talking about, because I'm scared. Because I'm scared. In 2024, with all the technology we got, planes, you still talking about you scared. Gee, I don't want to be old. Oh, it's coming, baby. Unless some accident happen and take you out, it's coming. I'm doing this for us to get real present with the fact that it's coming, y'all. Guaranteed. Unless you have some freak accident, car accident, something you didn't expect, because that happens, right? Where you die suddenly, that could happen. You're going to be around. And y'all know most of us got the genetics to get old. Most of us got grandmas and great grandmas in the 80s, 90s, and hundreds, early hundreds. So most of us going to be around a while, especially if we taking care of each other with today's, elixirs and health and wellness and things. You're going to be around. When you get to 80, though, because you're going to be a different being at 80, what do you want to know that you gave your whole self to? That you really went all in on? My grandma can't pursue no dreams now. With all that time she got in the bed, with her long naps, multiple long naps in the bed, she can't pursue no dreams no more. Can your great grandma pursue hers? I want to experience all the abundance that life has for me. Amen. We all do. Myself, all in on myself. That's right, Sacha. That's right. I want y'all to take away from this today that the day will come, and you could be in the last year of your life right now and don't even know it. I want y'all to take away the fact that one day, this is a guarantee for you, your mom, your husband, your children, your grandma, everybody. They will be in the last year of their life. It's coming. How serious do you take that? And everything that you say now, why you don't do something, why you can't do something, I'm so busy. They gonna siphon my energy. They gonna steal my idea. They gonna shenanigan. They gonna do all that. Is you gonna be thinking about that at 79? Will that matter? Thank you for all the likes. Let's live. You won't even care. I sit and I talk to my grandma. She don't care about none of the stuff she was tripping on in my age, when she was my age. She don't care. My grandma calls me Nima. She say, Nima, that stuff don't matter. That stuff don't matter. One of my mom's friends, who's like family, when my mom was in her 20s, so I was like, 7, 8, 9, 10, because my mom had me at 18. One of her friends who she used to club with and still hang out with, and they're still friends now. And so they've been friends for decades. So she's like family. I went to go see her maybe about 5 years ago. And when family, friends ain't seen you in a long time and they see you, they look you up and down. Oh, Naima, how you doing? Right? How you doing? You've been living, huh? Because she had heard through the grapevine of me living in Italy and da. How you doing? And just looking at you with, when you young, they see you as young, because right, young, and they saw you grow up and they know you living, and it's almost like you doing the living they wish they would have done. So there's a kind of brightness in their eyes, like, girl, y'all know what I'm talking about? And she was like, I was telling her about, I can't even remember what I was telling her. I was telling her about something, and she was like, just keep on living, Naima. Just keep on living. Just keep on living. See, because when you get up there, so she's the same age as my mom. She in her 60s. When you get on up there and you look back to where you and I are right now, you realize all the shit that you was giving all this weight to don't matter. Keep on living, Naima. Keep on living. Nima, it don't matter. It don't matter. We make it matter, but it don't. I'm telling you, y'all, your time is coming. Your last month on earth is coming. Your last year is coming. What you gonna do and go all in on between now and then, so that when you get there, you got stories to tell your kids, and they gonna watch you do it. You got stories to tell your kids and your grandkids. You can actually be the example, not telling them, live because I wish I would have. No. When you say to them to do it, they actually believe you wholeheartedly because they watched you do it. You can rest in true peace of knowing you have lived. You can talk that shit. You know that shit that you can talk because you can back it up? That kind of shit talking. The kind of shit talking you can back up. Where you sitting talking about, girl, I lived in Italy for 6 years. And girl, let me tell you about this shit, girl. One of your dreams, because your dream was to live in Italy. You 82 years old telling some youngin', shut your ass up. Let me tell you. Because you did it. What do you want to be at peace with about yourself when you get to 85? My God, what a blessing it would be to get to 85 and be healthy. I got a story I want to share, then I'm going to get on up out of here. I love telling stories, y'all. I love it. I love teaching through story, getting points across through story. I'm going to share this last story. Speaking about age and getting up there. So I took a flight. It was a 12 or 13 hour flight from San Francisco to Portugal. Now I was actually going to Italy, but the layover was in Portugal. Okay. I was sitting in a 2-seat aisle. Next to me was I think she was 73 or 83. I think she was 73. 73-year-old white-haired woman who was flying all by herself. She actually had flown up from LA because for whatever reason, she wanted this flight. She had done her research. She was meeting a friend in Portugal. And for whatever reason, this flight from San Francisco to Portugal was a good fit for her. So that's how she ended up on this flight from LA. So for those of you who have traveled internationally, especially if you've traveled alone or not, you know that when you're on these long distance flights, there's a kind of relationship that builds up with your seat partner, right? A stranger sitting next to you who you about to be sitting next to for 12 hours, 13 hours, shit. If you're going to Australia, could be longer, right? So there's a kind of conversation y'all have on a 12-hour flight that you probably wouldn't have if you was just going to be on a 3-hour flight. Right? So remember, this woman is 73 years old, white haired, clearly old. Okay. So as the plane taxis, you know how the plane, it leaves the gate and it slowly makes its way over to departure. And then it sits there and it waits for clearing. Okay. Hold on one second. Let me plug up my laptop. Where the hell? Oh. It sits there and it waits for clearing, right? Pardon me, you guys. Hold on a second. My cords is all wound up around here. It sits there and it waits for clearing. So we sitting there, and I say to the woman next to me, I think her name was like Cindy, or she was a white woman, Cindy or something like that. And you say, we're now clear for takeoff. And you know, everybody sort of settle in, and you see people, some people pray, and you see the camp folks doing all this and all that, right? I turn to her and I put my leg on her, my arm on her leg, my foot on her leg, and I say, well, it looks like it's about to be me and you for the next 12 hours. And she turns to me and says, what secrets are we gonna tell? You know, that's a true long distance flyer. She know we about to be, listen, we about to go over the ocean together. We about to be together for some time. Okay. So of course we get to talking, and it's a long flight. We eating multiple meals. We taking naps. We going to the bathroom, all the things. And during one of our many conversations, she brings up what she thinks is wisdom for me. She asked me, so how you doing with money? Are you saving up money? You know, she's asking me different things like how I'm doing. Am I doing this? That's my kind of lady. Girl, we was loud on the plane, girl, having a good old time. We had such a good time. And then I remember thinking, dang, why didn't I get her number to keep in touch? Anyway, so, you know, when young people get around you, you want to give them game, right? So she's like giving me game. You want to do this, how you doing with your money? Are you saving? Are you investing? And this is what I want to impart to you, because you see how I'm telling you this story right now? It's because it really stuck with me. And this flight was maybe 2 years ago. And even still today, this what she said to me sticks. She said, and she's telling me how her house is paid off for in Los Angeles. And, her she was talking about men. Girl, it was so funny. And blah, 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 right? And she turns to me, right? Because she's looking at me during a lot of this conversation. She turns to me. She said, so are you putting your money together? Are you saving up? She said, because if you're lucky, you're going to get here. If you're lucky, you're going to get here. Talking about 73 years old. If you're lucky, you're going to get here. This woman is 73 years old, going on a 12, 13-hour flight by herself from San Francisco to Portugal. What you doing? What's your excuse? I always forgot to get the numbers. Don't forget no more. Don't forget no more. That's what I'll leave you with here today. Because if you're lucky, you're going to get there. And I want to add to what Cindy said. If you're wise, you will live the life today that your 73-year-old self will be proud of. That's my word for y'all today. Come on and join me in either Atlanta in March at a Women Gods Gather, and let's get you all in, or Feminine Quarters. We start next Tuesday. We're meeting for 7 consecutive weeks and having you come home to your body, into your power, so you are no longer even thinking. You don't even think about it being energy siphoned, ideas stolen, and any other fear you could come up with to put a monkey wrench in what you have been instructed to do in your limited time, your guaranteed limited time here on earth. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for your engagement. Sasha, thank you. Yes, beautiful. You all take good care of yourselves. Mwah. Thank you for hanging out. Bye-bye. Hey, Facebook, let me come over here. I see a notification. Hillary, hey, Hillary. I'm just seeing your notification, darling. Take good care. I'll see y'all tomorrow, 4 p.m.